what she's gonna bring you now is gonna actually knock your socks off. If you're looking for something absolutely delicious, something that is so yummy good and all handmade, well, who do you go to but David's Cookies? And what we're offering you today is a couple of different choices. We're gonna give you 3 trays of either the Brownie collection, or we're gonna give you 3 trays of, and this is my pick, the crumb cake collection. Things I've never seen before. The peach cobbler, is that blueberry over there? Or the berry cobbler?
Crumb cake. Yes.
Blueberry crumb cake. So what you're gonna get is 3 big heaping trays of this. Each one weighs almost 2 pounds, okay?
Yes.
So each one is almost 2 pounds. Each one serves, it says, I mean, you can serve 4 big, giant appetites, but you can cut these up into little pieces, which even I do, because I can eat about a quarter of these. So each one of these, we say 21 servings. There's more like 40 or 50 servings in here.
It's all how you break it down.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all how you break it down. You know, and in most cases, I like to show these as well because I kind of quarter the quarters.
And look at the size of those.
So even when you do that, this is a very, I mean, look at it next to my hand. It's a very nice piece. So it's all how you want to do it, but you are going to get 3 trays, and it's just a choice. Would you like brownies or would you like crumb cakes? I'm going to go through the crumb cakes first, then I'll go over to the brownies. So in the crumb cakes, we're gonna have 1 full tray of our original crumb cake, which, as you may have tasted before, is one of the best crumb cakes you've ever had. And it's because we do an equal amount of cake with that nice soft pound at the bottom, and then we do that crumb, that cinnamon streusel topping that only David's does so perfectly. And that, you're gonna get a full tray. It's 30 ounces, so that actually equals, like you said, it's about 2 pounds. Then what we've included in this one that we've never done, which I'm so excited about, is our blueberry crumb cake. So blueberry crumb cake, you can see right there, we put whole blueberries.
That's
check this
ridiculous.
out. Whole blueberries right down the center, so you're gonna get that that yummy, yummy crumb pound at the bottom. The crumb is actually made of powdered sugar, vanilla, and cinnamon. So that's all what's gonna be in there, and butter, of course. And so that's absolutely delicious. And then again, gonna be topped off with those blueberries. And then the third tray that you're getting.
So
this one we gotta be careful with.
I'm gonna give you this one.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
This is, this peach thing is ridiculous.
Look at that. Okay, so what we've done, again, pound cake at the bottom, we have full pieces of peach on there, and then it's gonna have the crumb at the top. This, if you are a peach lover, you are going to lose it when you taste this.
I'm a peach lover. I love peaches.
You're gonna love this. It's the best, and it's so soft. I mean, look at it. I have to be very careful with it because it's very soft.
It so looks handmade, which it is, and that's what people love about David's Cookies crumb cakes, is that they're not like the little thing that's individually wrapped in the store that has a little bit of crumb on top and you always wish it had more.
Yes,
This is like 50-50 crumb to cake, and it is absolutely decadent. You're gonna love it. My favorite out of all 3 is this new peach one. This peach is so great because it does have a little more of the cake. It's not as sweet as the other 2, but I love that it's got the big chunks of fruit in it too. Look at how beautiful. Does that not look like Grandma made that and you went to her house and she's like, honey, would you like a piece of the peach crumb cake? And you'd be like, yes.
Put that out and no one would know.
Give it to me, Grandma.
No.
You will absolutely love this, guys, and it is truly. So that is the crumb cake collection. You get 3 trays. And how we're doing that with free shipping, I have no idea because it's a lot to ship. Let's switch over to brownies if you want these for your Labor Day feast. These are killer too.
Okay, so the chocolate chip brownie from David's is world renowned, and the reason is because our chocolate is a melted down chocolate. There are no mixes at David's. Everything that we do is a pure, look how I can run my finger right through it, and it's almost like that fudgy texture that makes this perfectly fudgy brownie. And this is the perfect base for a sundae. So if you want to throw on some of your favorite ice cream on top of this after you warm it, it's perfect for that. Yes. Then you're gonna get a tray of our peanut butter blondie.
Yeah, this has been outlawed in many states.
Check this out.
They won't let you have this. You can't cross the border with this because it's that ridiculous.
Okay, so this has got peanut butter base. It's got peanut butter chips, and then it's got chocolate chips to finish it off.
What doesn't it have in there?
What doesn't it have? So this is perfect for any time of day. I love blondies because, you know, chocolate sometimes, you know, you think chocolate maybe later in the day is heavier. This is a little lighter so you can have it earlier in the day. It's perfect for after lunch. You know, maybe you have people over. Yeah. You just want to whip that out for a nice snack.
Look at what you're doing now.
Okay.
What do you got on there? You went ahead and put some drizzle on there, didn't you?
Rocky Road. So take everything you love about our chocolate chip brownie, right? That beautiful, delicious, soft chocolate that's so just beautiful. And then we're gonna put our black walnuts on top. We're gonna put peanut butter chips inside, and we're gonna have chocolate chips, and then it's drizzled with chocolate.
Can I try the blondie? I've never had that before.
Please do.
I gotta try.
That's one of my faves.
Because this is just.
I love peanut butter.
If you come in close, can you see how moist this ridiculous thing is? I mean, look at that. And if you want, you can break it up into pieces. And I love Carrie's idea about smashing it into ice cream. That's a great idea too. Look, there's a peanut butter chip right there. Do you see that little chip thing out there?
Tell me how great that is.
That's stupid.
So look, you know, when you serve these, it's all how you want to do it, but you could do little squares, right? So like after a meal, you can go ahead and place these out and maybe put a scoop of ice cream next to it.
Tastes almost like cookie dough to me.
Isn't it? Yes.
It's that good.
Yes, that's I think what I love about it. Now I want you to come over here so I can show you, if I put this up next to the tray, just how much you're getting. Look how far this is gonna go for you and your celebration. Go for it.
You know who loves these? Even more than I do, and even more than Guy, my kids. My kids have now become David's snobs. So now they can't eat any other brownie. It's got to be David's. And the perfect, if you have, oh my goodness, if you have guests coming over, why even bother with the baking? Look at this.
Look at that big piece of peach hanging off there.
It is competition. Look how soft this is.
Oh my God.
And then when you heat this up, it's just gonna melt in your mouth. It's so delicious. And then with those the full peaches, look at the whole peaches in there. It's absolutely out of control. So this screams summer. So this is the way to like slam out summer and say, okay, we're done. We're going into fall with a beautiful peach cobbler crumb cake.
Do you know my family used to own a peach farm?
No, I didn't know that.
My Uncle George, he owned a peach farm. You know what it was called?
No.
Justamere Peach Farm. One word. Justamere Peach Farm. Kent, Connecticut. We used to own a peach farm.
So
I know a good peach is what I'm trying to tell you.
And this is a really good peach.
And when you taste these, you know, that's one of the things, Carrie, you need to talk about, the ingredients.
Yeah.
How good are the ingredients in all this stuff?
Everything that you are seeing, there is no, you know, things we can't recognize. We're using pure butter, pure sugar, pure crumb. We're using that vanilla and the cinnamon that's going into the, let's look at this again.
You can see the big, juicy blueberries.
So when I was at David's, I was in David's in June, actually, and getting to see everything being made. David's, it's all hands on deck. Everyone is watching each thing go down, you know, the line. They're making sure when the blueberries go in, those are being put in by hand. When the powdered sugar's being put on, that's being put on by hand.
But that's why the blueberries aren't mixed. It's not blueberry crumb. It's like blueberries in the crumb cake because they're hand mixed in.
That's right.
Folded in.
They're folding them in all on their own as they're coming down the line. And what's nice about this, the way it comes, is whichever way you're going, you're getting 3 separate boxes. So when they come, they're cummed box. You can actually, that whole thing is how it's going to come. So you're going to have 3 separate boxes.
That's what you get.
These are good in the freezer no matter which way you go for up to 6 months. So don't think you have to eat all of them right away.
You might.
You might.
Here it is.
Eat them all right away.
Comes in its own tin.
I always have at least 1 box, and I like to have a chocolate brownie, something with chocolate in it, and a crumb cake because people come over for brunch, people come over for dessert.
Totally.
You always have the perfect
price,
dessert.
when you think about it, if you went to a really good fancy bakery and you tried to buy 1 tray of something like this, you're going to pay 20 or 30 bucks for 1 tray. We're doing it for $10 for a tray, and 1 tray can feed about 10 people. At least, because you don't cut it up in big chunks. You cut it up in like 1 or 2 inch pieces because they're very thick. If you look at the size of these brownies, who the heck, realistically, come on.
Well, yeah, you would never.
That is a gigantic brownie.
I take that as a challenge.
I've seen Shannon.
I'm going to take that as a challenge.
I've seen Shannon put some food down.
So can I eat the whole thing?
Bro, when we walked off, she ate the whole thing of pork. She ate that whole little crock.
Now I need dessert.
You ate the whole crack of pork.
She started.
Shannon.
She's doing it in the right order. If you were in my family,
Charlie, she ate the whole bloody crock of pork.
I'm not right in 2 seconds.
Look at her. She's like, no, I didn't. And she's stuffing her face with that entire brownie.
It's the size of my face,
Oh, my goodness. All right, you're gonna love these. You'll love them. Your kids will love them. Shannon talked about that.
Oh my gosh.
And here's the best part. Remember, when you order this, you don't have to use it all at once. So you can use one tray for Labor Day, and then you can use another tray for the day after Labor Day, and then another tray for the day after that. Or you can save them for the holidays. You want to save one for Thanksgiving or whatever. Halloween for the brownie, the blondie thing. Did you try the blondie?
Better.
You were just saying, if you show up at anybody's house with this, they want to have you over again and again and again.
I am very impressed with you.
All right.
You are putting it back. What a girl. All right. Now we're going to get rid of you, aren't we? We don't want to, though, because you bring us such wonderful treats. You're like a fairy princess that comes in with goodness and treats.
Oh, I should have wings.
You know, and I